Hi Leo, how are you? I'm well, thank you. My name is Carol Lissette. I'm here with your manifestation activation reading for the month of November 2023. Leo, what I do here is I look into the frequency for the archetype of Leo, the frequencies that you are currently sitting in when it comes to your manifestations. This is based on a 7 card spread that I made based on the Hermetic principles, the 7 basic ones, just to bring manifestation, ideas into our everyday. So what has become of this spread is that I find the frequencies that you're working with. I will show them to you. We'll talk about them. I'll clarify those frequencies with Rider-Waite-Smith tarot system a couple of times. Then I will get some channeled messages here at the end. And as this video is uploading, darling Leo in the light, I will go and activate those frequencies via electromagnetism for you. I will put pictures of the frequencies up under my community tab, where you will also find a chakra cleanse that is now done for the Leo in the light. You can apply that to yourself in any way that resonates with you if you want to, Leo. So all that being said, all of this I do for you, Leo, with love, under one condition: that you enter into these energetic exchange for the greatest good of everyone involved. Okay? So, with that circumstance met, let's move forward. Thanks, Leo. Let's get it, Spirit. I will clear it. Okay, and I'm going to ground myself and set my intention with Spirit. And also, so while I do that, Leo, you think about what you've been thinking about and the emotions that elicits for you. And when you are having strong emotions or confusing emotions, what are you thinking about at that time? This spread is mainly to balance out your heart and your mind so that you attract to yourself what you need in your life that is perfect for you to be in your pure essence here, and do your great works here on earth. So let's move forward. Spirit, please. I am the light for Leo, the archetype of Leo in the light, November 2023. Manifestation, activation, tarot spread here in the light. Thank you. Get it. This energy has been off the chain. Like, what? Like, yeah, this whole time that I've been meditating, you guys. Wow. Just a lot of things. All right, but for now, let's focus. I'm an energy worker. I am autistic. And so I stim as I work the energy. This is what you'll see me doing. I'm psychic in other ways too. I'm a medium and a spiritista. So let's go. I think it has to do with Sagittarius, you guys. I'm thinking this. I don't know. In your headspace, you've got Tantric Journey, number 42. In your heart space, you've got number 9, Allowance. The correspondence between your heart and mind is showing with the frequency of change. Number 12, principle of cause and effect is remembrance. Principle of gender, what won't be changed, divine masculine, dance with destiny, synergy, overall vibration, prosperity. All right. Those being out, let's get this. Rider-Waite-Smith back here. Okay, let's go. Wow. Hydrate. It's amazing what a little bit of water can do, right? Man, especially intentionally. Put intention behind every drink of water, darling. Water loves to work with us. It's actually us who loves to work with water, since we're mostly water. It's our spirit who likes to work with the water. That's channel. Start over. Have to pull down properly. Thanks, Leo. I'm getting into a channeled space here, and I appreciate your patience in this. Thank you. Okay, what are we working with here, Leo? Let's see. So, number 42, the principle of mentalism, what you think about, you attract to yourself. Tantric Journey, the frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. I will put a picture up in the community tab, okay guys? So you can go back and look at these colors and the geometry if you like. But for now, just take a quick peek if you're able to. It's good for your subconscious, okay? Tantric Journey is here paired with the 2 of coins here. But you see the 3, but this is 3 coins though. The choice to embark on the Tantric Journey here has now become attracting you. It's giving you your 3rd coin here, Leo. Tantric Journey number 42 equates to 6 with the 2 of coins here, but I'm seeing a 3rd coin. I'm seeing the Tantric Journey helping you in your creative endeavors here. Whatever you do, whatever your mastery is. You know, the 3 of coins has to do with mastery. So, could be with collaborators, or other aspects of yourself, your guides, etc. But look at this though. That's what it looks like with your coins, doesn't it? This is what I'm seeing. So off the bat here, okay, in your mind space, tantric journey, having to do with getting into your body, breathing, getting to know oneself, sitting in your own energies. You're getting to know your own essence through breathing, these types of very personal things. Yeah, so know thyself, right? When you know your own energies so very well, when you're so tapped into every part of yourself, then it's so apparent when the boundaries of other energies, it's so apparent. So it's very important. It automatically, you're getting this is protection, like boundaries, clear boundaries in your mind and in your heart. Intention is so important. And so when we have a clear intention, a clear understanding of our intention, of our own energies, and then the intention of there being a boundary, this is getting to know yourself with this tantric journey, breathing kind of thing, and a choice to do so, then bringing you, further along your 3D experience here. Manifestation, coins, element of earth, moving forward, will hydrate. Okay. So in your heart space, this is the principle of polarity, because emotions have different polarities. It's number 9, allowance. It's got all this green, it's in the heart space, it's good. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Allowance. Okay, guys, this ring light makes it look weird. Okay. With the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, I'm seeing permission here, because this is not the first Swords card either. And this deck, it really does. And am I going to have to move that ring light? Like, is it bothering the picture? Okay, it's fine. So, okay. This is a permission to yourself. I'm seeing that Leo gave themselves permission to cut some shit out of their heart already. Like, final straw. This is what I'm feeling. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way, you guys. Yeah, this is like you allow yourself to release some emotions, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, an exhalation of emotions, but not to inhale them back. No, when you finally choose to release negative emotions or whatever, anything, when you finally choose to release, it's like a true exhalation of carbon dioxide. When you then go to inhale again, what you released it's not even made for you anymore. It's made now for them to be taken to the environment. What you then, after the exhalation, what you then inhale is oxygen from another place. This is what releases do for us. They make room for more nourishment, whatever our soul, body, spirit needs for our elevation, ultimately. And I see that you gave yourself a permission, an allowance here to do this, to get rid of anything that, see, the 5 of Swords, it is definite. It's definitely reminiscent of just the experience, the human experience. because it is a empty victory. And humans, definitely, that is one of the main deciding factors in the lessons that we learn. This fights that ultimately we see were pointless in the end, or fruitless, or something like this. This is an empty victory when we fight tooth and nail, and for something, and we're so laser focused we don't see the forest for the trees sometimes, and then we ruin other things, and even ruin the value, whatever value means to you, of the thing that you're fighting for. This is the human experience. This is part of the human experience. This Five of Swords energy, because this is how we learn our own values and our own priorities. When we learn what is worth fighting for and what isn't, because ultimately, when you do reach your destiny path, the ultimate flow state is the flow state when there is no wasted energy, and it is all going to the win, not to any type of, and the win in flow state is your own essence. There's nothing outside of yourself. You come to this place of understanding that in flow state, and this is the opposite of that almost, So I'm seeing that you allowed yourself to get rid of this shit right here, and it takes permission, especially with the programming that we do receive. Anybody who has access to YouTube has access to this video. We learned this lesson, right? Okay, but I'm seeing that you are allowing yourself to release emotions. It's like finally going through the files in your mental Rolodex. Rolodexes are even obsolete. So this is what I mean. It's going through your programming, the emotional programming of attachments, things like this, darling. You gave yourself a permission, and once you finally do give yourself permission for this exhalation, this is full circle back to that. Once it's exhaled, it's no longer available for you to inhale again. This is elevation. You're doing great. Let's move forward. The correspondence between your heart and your mind. Are we recording? The correspondence between your heart and your mind is going to be the law of correspondence here. Okay, creates its own energy. Your inner compass is the balance of heart and mind, darling. And that frequency is the frequency of change, number 12. The hydrate. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Okay, change. We were talking about release, like big time, right? And we were talking about this tantric journey bringing in some new, 3D manifestations here, having to do with mastery of your craft. So, okay, good. I like that. This is good. So, okay, here, have a look at change. Okay. It's paired here with the Page of Cups. Okay, there's a good balance of color here with this. Okay, some spiritual, heartfelt delight here I'm seeing with this Page of Cups. Change with this Page of Cups. Allowance. Emotional release. getting into your essence. This is what happens when you go on this tantric journey. You start to come upon resistances, serious resistances to yourself. It's a personal experience. So this is what happens. Probably this triggered the choice. I'm seeing to give yourself permission. This is, permission only you can give yourself here. I can't remember exactly what beliefs that I can't off the top of my head remember what beliefs I released for you, Leo, but I know that there was some heart chakra releases, darling, and crown chakra releases. So have a look, darling, in the community tab, okay? This is what you got rid of. And you know what? Maybe if you don't want to, because, they always say when you release something, you shouldn't look back at it. When you release an entity or attachments, they say that you're not supposed to look back at it because it's as if you're calling it back to yourself. But I think that this policy is more for more ritualistic, actual cord cutting rituals or candle, return to senders, things like this. So, but I think it's a good idea for you to look and see, though, if this does resonate with you, what was targeted when it came to your heart and your mind. Okay, so the correspondence between the two, the tantric and this allowance here with change, it's causing a change. Okay, it's good. This has to do also your heart. So your heart is in this frequency of change. Always wonderful, because this is you with the pulse of time. I'm seeing your heart beating. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this on the bass on the speaker box. I'm seeing it boom. I'm seeing the vibration, That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing droplets of water. I'm seeing these birds as water. I know it's weird, but can you see, guys? All those birds around the page, I'm seeing them as droplets of water. That would be, what is that called? It's got a name. When sound creates geometric, I can't remember, guys, but it's a thing. It's what I'm seeing here in your third eye. So changing with the pulse of time, the beat of your heart, making patterns, brand new patterns, brand new frequencies with change. And the Page of Cups inevitably is an open heart. He couldn't be anything else but vulnerable. He really couldn't. The Page of Cups. But innocently ready. He's got his harp here. He's about to play some music. Vibing high. This is a person, Leo person. You're vibing high. This is what I see also with the birds, because they only come around. You would know if you're a person who does interact with wildlife, that they will be. You will feel so one with the birds. They'll just be right by you. You kind of feel them, right? When we're in this one with nature, when we're in our meditations, we're vibing high. And it's what I'm seeing here. An open heart, vibing high, no expectations, but feeling the emotions here and change. And then because of, I was seeing patterns, this is a different frequency pattern. These birds are making a different frequency of change. With the chakra of the third eye chakra, projecting change. New frequencies. This has to do with the new earth. This has to do with the new reality. New frequencies. So when I'm not saying that your heart and your mind correspondence isn't it could be creating a brand new world or something, but parallel universe, who knows, but no. This is a new level of consciousness for you. So this is a new world for you, a new earth for you, a new place where frequencies that were very basic before are now combining, and I'm just seeing a new shape. I'm seeing particular understandings. It's like when we combine words, like doesn't, that is does and not. And so the frequency of does, the frequency of not together makes doesn't. A new understanding, maybe like a shorthand, a shortcut to get to frequencies that you, a particular understanding of a frequency, your particular associations with emotions and the correspondence that creates frequencies that you understand in your own particular way. I'm also feeling like the frequency of a person in my position, a tarot reader, creating their own like oracle deck. This is like your own frequencies, your own. You create that one card. It's a brand new frequency, but I'm seeing this happening with your third eye projecting because of this tantric journey that you embarked on, the choice of it, then encountering resistances and releasing those resistances, and but truly releasing them with resolve. A resolve that elevates you to a place, I'm seeing, in change where you're elevating to a brand new understanding of yourself and consciousness. And then ultimately, we've talked about this a little bit, I think, this is all happening. You're manifesting, sure, but you're growing. Spirit plays this game of, we play this beautiful dance with spirit when it comes to manifestation. Because then we're also learning on so many levels, like, oh, this is what you want to manifest, all right. Also, you're going to learn this lesson along the way, and this lesson and the other lesson, and we're going to test you, and we're going to make sure you're the best light worker ever. So go ahead, have fun with your manifestations. This is spirit. And so this is why does spirit, why are we doing this? Why, what am I talking about? Why? It's for change. It's for our great work here on earth. You're here for a reason, darling. If you're here in this manifestation read, you're definitely here for a reason. And that reason you're going to find in your pure essence, okay? But refocusing. Yes. Okay. Change. Oh yes, elevation. This is what I see, okay? With the correspondence between your heart and your mind. And then this also represents your inner compass. And when I look at it that way, your inner compass for me is me. If I advise you about your inner compass, I am advising you so that you never need to look outside of yourself to find your way, darling. The way for your, for you. And when it comes to that, yes, I'm seeing you keeping your vibration very high, and I'm seeing you elevating through this tantric experience. Moving forward, the next position is, what can you change? The principle of cause and effect. Hydrate. Oh, it's been a long day. I feel my posture failing me. Excuse me, a little rat there. What was that? Moving forward. Okay. The principle of cause and effect. What can you change? You've got number 38, remembrance. Always so tribal. But tribal also reminding me of a flock. Okay, remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. The frequency of what you can change. With it's the 8 of Swords. I thought it was a 7. But this is another Swords though. This was the other Swords card that I saw for you. Oh, here, sorry guys. Have a look. Here, remembrance. What I'm seeing here is the Four of Swords and the Four of Swords, and in between it, this design is a mirror mirroring itself. Eight of Swords. See, like I'm seeing like the mirror between the two here. I see somebody looking into a mirror. I'm seeing a person. This is an image of another card, of another Eight of Swords card. I'm seeing the person look into the mirror, and she is. Excuse me. Excuse me. The woman, she looks in the mirror and she's fine, like she's just normal. But the reflection is somebody who's blinded and chained. And I'm seeing this in what you can change with remembrance. And this is a remembrance when you release this programming, these old emotions, when it comes to your own pure essence. This is what I'm seeing here, is this because you already know who you are. You just need to remember that. But with this image of that particular Eight of Swords and then seeing the mirror here, I'm also seeing that you're just already, I'm seeing the changes made. I'm seeing the remembrance remembered, realized. With this elevation, it's just like you're kind of like aligned, you know. Yeah, I'm seeing that you aligned and kind of clicked in here with this change in the elevation with the Page of Cups. Yeah, because by seeing your own reflection and seeing that you were supposedly chained or blindfolded, but no, you took this into your own hands, took control, and so this is the change that has been caused here. I'm seeing you beginning. I'm seeing you at square one. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay, moving forward. So, in the principle of what won't be changed, the principle of gender, it's number 22, Divine Masculine. So, when I equate this to the principle of gender, I'm saying what I want, okay? I see it's the principle of gender because we're born with a gender and it's not changed, okay? Right when you come out of your parent, like, you're that gender. It's not changed, okay? So just with like with the frequency of Divine Masculine coming out, I wanted to just make that clear, okay? Because we all have Divine Masculine within us. Please, let's just see the truth of things there. Thank you. Okay, number 22, Divine Masculine. Okay, the frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. With the 5 of Coins. Okay, but Divine Masculine here, guys. What is happening? I'm like suddenly needing tons of oxygen to my brain. I'm just yawning and yawning and yawning. What? This is the energy. If one of you guys are yawning out there, those are contagious. Stop it. I'm seeing this in the sky. I'm seeing a starship here. I'm I'm seeing a starship moving really quickly with this divine masculine. Number 22, the 5 of coins. What can't be changed? And you have a 5 up here. But this was a release. What is this? 5. What can't be changed is 5. Divine masculine. Yeah, so, okay. This is a victim mindset to me. Okay, the 5 of coins. And so the message here is that the divine masculine, the only way to avoid divine masculine, the only way to avoid any type of victim mindset is to be active, darling. Okay, so I'm not saying to go get like a second or third job. You could if that's in alignment with you, but what I'm saying is that when you start to feel some type of sort of lack, okay, when you start to feel lacking in some sort of way, usually I personally will, when I start feeling like the sense of lack, I'm like, okay, I'll notice something off, and I'll ask myself, why am I feeling like this? Am I sleepy? Number 1. Am I thirsty? Do I need water? Number 2. And so everybody has their own checks, their own self-checks, right? Their own ways to monitor their levels of consciousness. This is important for us, okay? This is how manifestation, this is how all this affirmation craze came about, this, that, and the other thing. The words that come from your mouth, you are the first to hear. So if you start to get into a mindset of lack, the message from Spirit here is get active about that. Now, you don't need to, you can just get, because the 5 of coins is also earth, you know, the element of earth. You could just get up and start rearranging a room in your house. Move the energies around. Move the physical energies around. When you start to feel the sense of lack, this is Spirit saying tap into your divine masculine energies and take control of your energy. You can do this. Like I'm saying rearrange the furniture, but you can rearrange any system that you have. This is taking control. Maybe not doing a complete revamp, but you can be doing some system check-ins, you know, checking on certain parts of certain systems, however you have your life rhythms, your things going, okay? Your methods, darling. Tweaking. This is going and tweak. If you feel like something, if you're not doing enough, if you feel like things are not enough for you, or you're lacking in some sort of way, or there's some type of lack in your environment, that's a reflection back to yourself thinking that you're lacking. So any sort of frequency of lack at all, this is the point of get up and do something about it. Move the energies around. If you can't even focus your mind enough, sometimes this happens to me. I'm at a paralysis of choices. I'm like, what even do I do? I have like 7 of cups all day. No. So this is also, if you start feeling lack and you know you need to tap into your divine masculine, you're like, Carol was talking about this, I need to tap into my divine masculine, but you have no clue what to do. I'm going to tell you to do, just get up and cross your arms. Cross one arm to the other side on this side, and cross your legs over, one leg to the other, okay? Get up and do that. Move. You're going to be taking the energy. You're going to be moving the energy around you, okay? Just move, darling. When you start to feel lack, change the energy in your environment. Okay, is the message. Okay, good. So, go on a walk, okay? If this is like, if I'm being weird to you or something, just get up and go on a walk. Walk up and down your stairs a few times. When you start to feel lack, move the energy through your body kinetically, so that you are, this is how you bring your own awareness to your own control, your own autonomy, the realization that there's no lack, you are in control, quite literally. Change your environment so that you can gauge your own level of control and channel that. Okay, this is it. Hydrate. In the principle of rhythm, you dance with destiny. Oh, the Fool. I was seeing this. I was thinking about full energy in your third eye. This is good. It's your first part. It's your first major. Ooh, it's with synergy. This is interesting. Let's see, guys. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting concretions can give birth to a new reality. Synergy. New ways of thinking, new ways of relating, acting, all these things, loving, being, and elevation here. And this is what's happening as you're exploring yourself. You're meeting resistances that you're letting go. Okay, so this is good. Synergy, but this is, you might be getting confused, sweetie. This is heavy energy, Leo. Hi, Leo. Yeah, this is heavy energy because, okay, automatically, oh, here, have a look, sweetheart. Have a look. Because synergy is when things are happening on different levels, and we're kind of only catching glimpses of it. It's like we are always changing timelines. We're always kind of traversing different parallel universes. As we are aligning, to the timeline of our choosing, we're almost shuffling through all of the possibilities. Okay, so there's a natural order to this that we can't possibly consciously understand. This is being controlled by cosmos, powers that be, okay, source. But we will catch glimpses of that system, of that. We recognize it because we're all part of source. We're all part of God's source. But we can't understand all of the workings. We'll just catch glimpses. They may come into the form of, like, when, you see a tree in a spot on your walk every day, and then all of a sudden you're like, you think it, like, moved 10 feet. Like, what? Like, wasn't that over there? Or something like this, or you start to see changes in your reality. This is just like small shifts because you're always shifting. Like, people make a big deal out of like shifting, but when we choose our timeline, then it just takes time for us to just align, and the universe does this for us. This is what I'm saying. Our spirit guides and everybody, they love when we manifest because they allow us to understand our own power in our manifestations, and that also allows them in all of this shuffling and everything to find the opportunities to teach us, as we experience the 3D and elevate us so that we can do our great works. So this may come up in like angel numbers, color synergies, not just discrepancies in reality, but also synergy, like these synchronicities is what I mean. And also synergy could be when things align from complete different, like everything is everything, but we don't always see it this way. We couldn't possibly always see it this way. There's got to be some type of separation, right? So this is like when two parts of your life align perfectly, but in your 3D cognizance, they have absolutely nothing to do with one another. Like, I don't know, your roller skating team decides, to base their costume on oranges, and then at work, you're gonna go to a retreat, at some place where there's lots of oranges. I don't know. I'm seeing like I'm seeing an orange farm. I'm seeing people like eating. I don't know. This must be a message for somebody. This is like a group of people, like if they were gonna be at a vineyard or something, wine tasting, but at an orange, but oranges instead. It's funny. So anyway, sorry. That's just silly. What I'm saying is that this was probably not planned. These two parts of your life, they're separate from one another, but there's like these synergies. That's like a blaringly obvious synergy. They're most of the time very nuanced, and they do make us question our realities. And well, reality is questionable, so that's okay. All right. So moving forward, what I'm seeing is that and this full energy is kind of a necessity. Wow. Yeah. Perfect channel message. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Hydrate. I need another candle over here, you guys. There's no way I'm gonna make it through this reading without more water. Cha. So this is your first major arcana, and in the first, when I see major arcanas, the major arcanas are parts of your contract. I call them destiny cards that you wrote into your contract. So after we look at all this elevation, though, really, Leo, it makes sense that you would have this full card. When we're here in the 3D, like everybody knows, like our mind fills in the blanks for us, right? So much. We can't really comprehend all that is happening all at once, even in the very mundane, scientific, psychological understanding of the human psyche, right? Like this is just, we just learned this in psychology class in high school. Our brain fills in the blanks. Okay, so then so our brain fills in the blanks. So then that's just on the mundane level. Like, what the people in the Matrix are teaching their children in public schools. So then when we're here now talking about the light worker, talking to Leo in the light, who's elevating here so that you can do your light work. You're not just your brain, your spirit, all of your fragments are going to fill in the blanks, right? To kind of get you through, this Matrix experience. So, on the spiritual level, with all of this energy, I'm seeing this. Am I hearing noise? I see. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so this kind of trusting of the universe, blind trust in the universe is definitely a necessity when you're sitting in the frequency of synergy, darling, okay? So the Fool, he goes and he embarks. It's like the Fool's journey. Daily rhythms, the Fool, let's see the image. Oh, and it's got these little animals. There is so much happening in this Fool. So this deck, it's the Celtic Tarot by Courtney Davis, and it's in all pointillism. You guys can't see this, I don't think, but then the details it's just so detailed. I could just sit here and look at it forever, and it's really reminiscent of this frequency of synergy. Let's see if I can get you guys a focus kind of. Can you see, darling? I don't know. I don't have my contacts in, so I wouldn't be able to tell. Okay, moving forward. So this is good. You're supposed to be right here. This is all your daily rhythms are like your sleep rhythms, your eating rhythms, your body rhythms, the rhythm The rhythm of your heart. No, but really, the rhythm of your heart. I used this example before. Some people have heart murmurs, right? So everybody's rhythms are very particular to their own essence. It could also be your rituals, your daily habits, your routines, okay? So, yeah, so you might be feeling like you're maybe in a channeled space all the time, but I'm seeing this high vibrating, this full energy is, he's stepping lively. I see this. So, and with the high vibration here with these, also these birds, so this fool is grounded because he's got two mammals here. I don't know what kind of creatures they are, but they've got fur. Okay. Thanks, Leo. Okay. So, in your overall vibration, you've got the frequency of prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Prosperity, so pretty, it's so fun. It's got the Six of Cups here. This is probably why you're able to skate through on this full energy. What I'm seeing right away is that there's a remembrance, and you've got remembrance in what you can change. So you're just in this prosperous thing because this Six of Cups energy, it has to do with your remembrance, the changes that you're causing here by releasing this old coding. Okay, so it's good, and this you're skating, and I'm seeing you elevating so quickly that you're almost like always in a channeled state, or quite often you might be getting through like on autopilot and wondering like, oh, like how did I get from that room to this room, or something like this. You're just in a channeled state in this elevation. Spirit has got to work with us in ways that we are not going to comprehend. So, but that's okay. We're protected and safe. So that's what autopilot is for, right? For us to be able to be protected and safe as other things are also happening. It's a system, kind of, right? So what I'm seeing here, yeah, so but with the remembrance, getting through the changes of your rhythms, darling Leo, is this remembrance. This is past lives. This is just things that you're able to go skate by on auto. We are able to skate by on autopilot a lot of the time. Not only, especially when we're spiritually elevating, not only in whatever we have learned to recognize or comprehend or whatever is in our cognizance from this particular lifetime, but from all of our fragments, all of our past lifetimes, and even lifetimes of those that, you know, if you're connected into Christ consciousness and you're channeling, then definitely there's a connection there. So that's what is helping you get through this, through your days. And so you're prospering nonetheless, even though you're elevating, is what I see through this remembrance, sweetheart. Okay? Let's clear and ground. I'm going to clear and ground anything that I've said that has caught your attention here. Leo in the light, please just focus on that one thing and then come back and watch this again if you feel so inclined, if there are other things that caught your attention. Thank you. Let's go. I'm gonna be chewing on some ice, you guys. So I need a water boy. I'm not taking applications. Spirit and light here, please. Let's just clarify here for Leo and light. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Let's go. Tantric journey with this. Okay, this was my imagined Three of Coins here. With this, you've got the Fool. The Sacred Clown is the Fool. Okay, so your headspace, mentalism, tantric journey, this breathing, this getting to know yourself and your mind here has got, now this is how, ooh. Yeah, definitely the Queen of Wands here with the Fool in your rhythm, in your daily rhythm. So you're probably on a schedule. And you're probably on a schedule here, like I'm seeing with the rhythm and the Fool and the mind space and the Fool. It's helping you. It's like you're just keeping it at the front of your mind, this energy, this Fool energy, so that you can, let's see this image. Yeah, so you can fuck around and find out. Look at this guy. He's like, yeah. Look at. You see the traps on the bottom, on the ground, and you see his face is smirk. Yeah, only somebody who knows themselves pretty well can be in this position, right? Someone pretty comfortable in their own skin. Yeah, so this is you getting into your mind and really knowing yourself enough to just be even this out of it and still yourself and enjoying yourself. Uh-huh. Ooh, I'm leaning forward. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so moving forward here in your heart space. So this allowance with the star energy. Yeah, and the water here is this green. Yeah, this release of, I see this release. I'm in such a channeled state that I don't really know if I'm being helpful, guys. I hope this is making sense. I'm sure it's fine. So is that what you wanted? I'm seeing here that they're both, oh my gosh, they're major, oh my gosh. They're all major arcanas. Hold on, this brings a whole new meaning here. Let's just look at this reading like this. Hold on, guys, this hasn't happened. Oh no, 5 of them are major arcanas, but still, oh my god. The train is like going crazy. All right, Leo, like make some noise, Leo. Come on through. Wake up, Carol. Let's see the energies. This is what I'm seeing, Leo. The line is roaring at me. Carol, wake up. Let's go. Tell these people what's going on. What's going on? What do I see for you guys? Sacred Clown, the Star, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Star over here in your heart space. And then you see I just keep looking at the lightning coming from her. See, her arms are up here. This is pure creation. But the water is the green. And I said earlier that with this allowance, so there's also some divine feminine with this. This is a woman on the star. Okay, definite divine feminine. She's got her arms up in the air. And then, you know, symbolically between her legs, you see her in pure creation. Her crown chakra is lit up. She is literally creating from, she's tethered from source, and she's creating on earth using her body as a vessel, I see. And then the creation is the water here, and it's beneath her legs. It's in between her legs. I'm seeing a birth. I'm seeing a birth of some electricity. There's something electric going on over here. So I don't know what you're bringing into yourself, but it's like a static. If there's something, it sparks, it's strong, and then it's this full energy too. And this is the full energy reiterated. This is support from spirit like none other. Yeah, this is necessary. This is necessary, you know, for the level of light work sometimes that is put upon us. This kind of support, and it's provided to you. It's really beautiful. Like, it's really beautiful. Like, I'm feeling redemptive love with the Ten of Pentacles here. You're definitely supported in whatever your changes are, whatever your manifestations are, darling. The Ten of Pentacles has got to do with stability. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody, like, the overall energy is somebody who is able to be in this channeled state, like, extended periods of time in your rhythms, your daily rhythms. So this is integrating the spiritual elevation with this 3D experience, and that's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. And I'm seeing that, like, this is the goal, the place that a light worker must become to, you know, come at. This is like a general balance that we all have to keep, but it's being pointedly shown to me how very protected you are, Leo, to shine. Like, I can barely breathe in this. I have to get another piece of ice. Holy shit. Okay. Thanks, guys. So the frequency of remembrance and what you can't change, and we're talking about the Six of Cups here, and this deciding to see yourself. You empowered the hell out of yourself. You got the Emperor card. Look at this guy. So I'm seeing the Emperor, like, this was the mirror, right? So the Four of Swords is a person who's in deep meditation. So while I'm seeing this, you, Leo, while you're in deep meditation, you recognize some chains and blindfolds, metaphorically, societal programming. And I'm seeing Leo like, oh, hell no. Like, you see this guy, like, his arms are crossed, like, yeah, no. Unacceptable, not happening. This is the Emperor taking back control. So with this remembrance, darling, you've taken back control of your life, of something. Super boss energy. Do you know how powerful you are right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because it all came too casually. Like, all this, we'll see in the channel messages. Because it's very strong. So what you can change here. This is so channel that I can't be practical. Like, I don't know how to apply this to your real life situation right now, but that's okay because I see Spirit got your back in that. Like, this is a person who is able to be in a channel space all the time, and then, like, the other things that kind of fall by the wayside for you to be able to be traversing different frequencies and levels of consciousness. So there's that support here with this Ten of Pentacles in the third eye and what you're projecting. So in this conscious change, in this frequency of change in the third eye. And we're talking about also your own, yeah, so this is alchemy. while you project from your third eye your dreams, there's also another aspect of the universe that can see the dream and recognize what material support you need here, and then things also start to rearrange to bring you what you need. As long as you take conscious steps toward what you need, the universe is gonna, this is happening like, but only when spirit sees that you're ready to take a step in the right direction, then, so this, as long as you're changing, continuing to allow yourself to release and get to know yourself, take in more of the downloads, more of the good things of the light, continue to release, in your creation. This is the vessel of creation with your emotions. So, okay, you've got the Emperor, and so really, honestly, like, I'm seeing somebody, what is this vision? It's like a blank, just a big empty space, and somebody creating from scratch, like in Minecraft almost, but I'm seeing it a little bit differently, but I'm just seeing I'm seeing Leo. Building blocks, like with the world that you want here, like how this Emperor is, but like almost not, like how his arms are crossed, like not even moving your arms to do it, like just like, I don't know, maybe this guy's from Atlantis or something and he's doing it all with his mind. Who knows? This is what I see, like, this is how I want it, and it is so. This isn't what you can change, and it's a remembrance, so yeah, these could be downloads. Could be. I mentioned alchemy. Okay, moving forward. So, in what you can't change here, with this divine masculine and me telling you that you're needing to get back into your body and move the energies through your body and your environment so that you can be aware of the energies in your body and be aware that there is no such thing as lack. And I see this with the alien. This is the Hermit card in this deck. It's amazing. So because it's amazing, because the Hermit is all about going within himself and getting to know himself. So I'm seeing a mastery over it. That is what these cards are showing me, a fucking mastery. I see, excuse my language. So vulgar, sorry about that, but oh well. But, so, okay. So moving forward in the Dance with Destiny, your daily rhythms. With the synergy in the full card, you've got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands has got her hands on her hips. But what I see most prominently is the shoes. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see. I hope you can see. So what I see most prominently is her shoes. They're platforms, and they've got snakes on them. I wasn't seeing platforms. I was seeing the shoes that Nancy wears in The Craft, like when she's like getting taken over by all those powers, and these witchy pointy shoes are like dragging across the hardwood floors because she's levitating, and I'm just seeing like the pointed part of the shoes. And in the movie, like when this is happening, this broad is losing her mind. And but I'm seeing a mastery of that here with the platforms, like grounded. This is the message I'm getting. Look at how she's looking. She's got this beautiful crown. There's lots of geometry here, intentional geometry here. But this is a floating, levitating rock with a panther, with two panthers behind her, the Queen of Wands. So not just that. She's got her worshipers here in the back. A baby lizard here at the feet of these platform shoes. Grounded Queen of Wands on the move on this levitating rock, you know, surrounded by these fierce ass felines, panthers, and backed by her people. Yeah, that's why you can be so foolish, because you've got this Queen of Wands energy, this badass queen energy in your daily rhythm. So you're like, I'm seeing a fire. You're being fueled to just go. Like, I'm just seeing somebody really tethered with these platform shoes too, because the platforms to me are representing the core of the earth, just like an extension, like I don't know, I'm feeling this. So wow, okay, moving forward. So, and your overall vibration, you have got the Chariot with the cups here. So just water energy. Whew. This is interesting. This is an older gentleman here. It's actually David Bowie. It's so funny because I didn't realize that he chose, because this is his deck, he chose to be the rider of the Chariot. You can see with his, this is the first time I noticed. I don't know if you can see his hologram over this guy's head, just showing that's his higher self. That's funny. Okay, anyway, so that's just a little side note on the art. Hold on. It's a lightning bolt, and I was talking about the lightning bolts too in this creation. There's a passion project. There's some project. You're creating something. If you're not creating something, I'm getting this message that you should take these ideas from different parts of your life and combine them. And I was getting that too when it was talking about synergy and like oranges and roller rinks and like work getaways. This is just what I'm seeing is these electric sparks connecting, like new synapses, new connections in the world, the spark of the catalyst of, I'm seeing a spark and a catalyst of new connections of frequencies. And I spoke about also new frequencies here with change earlier. Yeah, this is a refinement. This is how languages are developed. This is how words are developed. So imagine each frequency to be like a letter in the element, imagine your understanding of each frequency to have been like each letter of the alphabet. I'm seeing here you creating now words, okay, for future sentences, manifestation, building upon, elevating, refinement, cultivation of your own particular understanding of your own essence, and then whatever is you being so into yourself, the whole world is just, it really unfolds as a reflection of what you are within yourself. And the more that you are able to consciously be aware in the moment, the more that will feel so comfortable. You will feel a connection to everything around you, and you will know that it is all a reflection of self, and there will be no judgment in that. There will just be an acceptance and an understanding. So I don't know why all that was said, but what I do see here is that with prosperity, and because the universe is supporting you so much, that when these support, because you're elevating and you're channeling a lot, Leo. So what I'm seeing is that like opportunities for prosperity will come up, and I'm seeing this Chariot energy. It's okay if you feel like you should go for it, even if you don't, like, okay, be mindful, follow your intuition. If there's something sparking, because I was talking about also sparks, electricity, follow your intuition when it comes to, if you're feeling inclined to chase some type of prosperity down, something that you feel would help you prosper emotionally, mentally, or financially. Emotionally and mentally or financially. when you're feeling these ways, so, okay, this could be emotionally, this creature of the chariot could be emotionally and financially, and this one could be or emotionally, mentally, and then financially, this one could be, okay? That could be like a balance with this Six of Cups energy. And the chariot, it's like you can trust yourself is what I'm saying. When it comes to prospering, if you have an inkling, please follow it is what I'm saying. Okay, you can trust yourself in that. Wonderful. Okay, thank you, Leo. I almost said Cancer. Let's get some channel messages, but please bear with me as I suck down some ice here because like I need water. Starting with messages of love, messages of closure here. Messages of closure from your ancestors who have passed, or from past relationships, or current relationships that have no resolve, no closure. The higher selves of people you need closure from, or your own higher self. Please take it the way that it resonates. Those are your options, darling. Those are my understandings. And as I'm your channel, those are the options that I could interpret for you, darling. This is me laying out clear boundaries. I care too much about others' opinions. I realize how much I hurt you. It makes me happy to see you heal. So there you are. I care too much. I'm seeing Keeping Up with the Joneses. I care too much about others' opinions. I realize how I hurt you. Why do they have to confess these things to you? Let's see in the shadows. We'll look in the shadows card, oracle cards. Okay. One more. Oh, this card from Messages of Love, oracle cards. This one came out, soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you, by the way, Leo. Okay, hey. Now, let's see over here with the shadows. What happened? I care too much about others' opinions. I realize how much I hurt you. Makes me happy to see you heal. I'm happy that it's over. This person was ready to ascend or move on. They needed to let it go, apparently. They needed to let it go so that they could realize how they hurt you, obviously. I scared myself that day. So this is it. Like, I thought this was going to be your shadows that you transcended, but this must be from whoever you needed closure from, darling. I realized how much I hurt you. I scared myself. They scared themselves. Probably the hurt that they caused you showed them a mirror reflection of themselves. You must have gotten hurt because they got scared by what they did to you. Like, they felt the frequency that they caused you. And there's a return to sender here. And they got scared. It makes me happy to see you heal better. She after all that. I forgive you. It makes me happy to see you heal is the message of closure. I'm seeing you forgiving this to move on because you have your soulmate. This is beautiful balance. This is nice. So I don't know if somebody that you were with passed away or if this is an old relationship or even just you a disconnect with yourself that you healed. But I do see forgiveness. After a mirrored reflection and some release, I'm happy that it's over. When it came to, expectations of the matrix here. Messages, this is messages of love, by the way. Ooh, so soulmate had come out earlier, and now you have twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. Counterpart. So I said the R wrong, so there may be somebody who has that kind of, whose speech sounds that way. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Messages of love, somebody. So this is love, you guys. I didn't see romantic love before, but now I see twin flame. Well, I don't know. Twin flame doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Supposedly they say this is divine counterpart, but your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. No, still that could be a good friendship, because look, it says support. The only one that came up upright. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation, and then support came out for your messages of love. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So your twin flame, your soulmate, is going to help you during your awakening. This is lean on your inner, that's your inner circle, and you're afraid to do that. I just know this. You're afraid to lean on them. But you need the support, so you have to do it. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate, but not enduring. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, you had this soulmate twin flame connection, and I kept on seeing this person could also be a friend. This could be a soulmate, a twin flame romantic, but it could also be platonic. So any relationship has got to have a capacity for both, you see. And this is a necessity for balance between the two. And the necessity to be openly receiving support from your soulmate or soulmates or your twin flame. This is just a necessity to be receiving in the way of how you need support. And not to let it be only strictly sexual, just because I was saying this. It could be platonic, it could be romantic or whatever, but just to make sure that there's a balance here. Because to get support, through your awakening. We already talked about your elevation too. Okay, we've got these. So now moving forward, we're gonna go to. Okay, so any relationship that I was talking about, also twin flame, soulmate. Okay, so any relationship that you may have is a direct reflection of your inner yang and yin energy. Let us now look into the yang. I miss being with you, says Yang. You let me down. I don't know why this happened. Let's see. What does the Yang say within you? I miss being with you. You miss the heart of aspect. I can't know until I see this card. Let's see. I miss being with you. My life is not as together as it seems. I see a struggle with you're needing to do some nurturing. You're going to need to take care of yourself. There's negligence. The yang aspect of yourself, my darling Leo. What is this? Okay, well, we're almost done. Okay, so, but what I'm seeing, it doesn't matter if your life is together or not, darling. There's a necessity to, divine masculine came up also in your, in what can't be changed when it came to the lack mindset. And then my life is not together as it seems is this yin with this lack mindset saying my life is not together. No, your life is perfect. Every moment is perfect as it is. So, and then this is the yang saying, I miss being with you. So there's just a necessity of conscious awareness of the moment when it comes to a lack-based mentality, you're going to need to just put a little bit more effort into taking control of the energies when you're feeling lacking. This is just another one, okay? This is a reminder of you. This is a reminder. Just when you're feeling some type of lack, my love, this is okay because we feel this sometimes. Pay attention to what you might need to do, okay? And by being active, probably you'll meet your soulmate, or you'll be feeding into the relationship you're already in, tending to it properly by balancing the energies out. You let me down, says Yang, and Yin says we need to let each other go. You let me down, we need to let go. Okay, this seems like disappointment. Yeah, disappointment, but I don't know if you followed through with this giving up. I don't know why this happened. The timing just wasn't right for us. You let me down. We need to let each other. This is a relationship past within yourself. No, I'm saying that it's going to be first within yourself. So I can't skip that. You let me down. We need to let each other go. Oh, this disappointment. So there's like this is a release of disappointment. This is a necessity to work on this relationship. It's like I'm feeling like this, Leo. I'm feeling like where like both partners are just like like I'm seeing one of those nights where you just go to bed angry. You're just like, you need to go to bed angry. And in the morning, it's like, that's when you can deal with it. Like, I don't know why this happened, but I'm going to go to bed. And then at the timing just wasn't right for us. This is what I'm feeling. Like, kind of put a pin in it. Whatever. There was a disappointment within yourself that you slept on. So, but so to speak, you allowed yourself, you gave yourself some time. So for some maybe self-forgiveness, let's see. Yeah, I'm not available, self-forgiveness. Yeah, I regret. There's needed to be some healing, some self-forgiveness. There's just some type of disappointment within yourself that you needed to heal with yourself, darling. I see this. Okay, let's close with the wisdom of the oracle now, okay? Leo, this reading is so, I'm really just in this channel space. So do me a favor, Leo, if this is a good reading, could you like this video? I would like to know. I would like to know. Community, by the way, okay, if you're part of my community, please support me by liking my video. Community. Number 8, that's my life path number. Beautiful. Let's see, what does the book say? I'm a Leo rising, by the way, you guys. Community. Belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connection, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. Doesn't that sound lovely? My favorite is the protection message with these. Let's see. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the group? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This is a good day to ask yourself that, especially here in America when we need to go back to our families. These are questions that I was very, very deliberately thinking about around my family because that's where it came from. And I'm not there anymore. I'm leaving this place too soon, you guys. So, and I'm thinking to myself this. Did I learn my lesson? Do I dim my light for these people? Because they always expected me to before I've changed so much. I'm a stranger to them, essentially. I love them very much. They're not strangers to me, but I'm a stranger to them in my elevation. Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is a time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. Leo, you know that, don't you? I love you, Leo. Thank you so much. My name is Carol Assad, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.